The Forza Horizon 5 Update 27 is here. This is everything that's changed in this new update, and today we're gonna try all of it out. We'll start off with the 3 new wide body kits. It's always a good day when you can start the day with a new wide body kit. Oh yeah, we've also got new wheels as well, so we'll check that out in a second. But new wide body kit, jeez. Wait, isn't this from Forza Motorsport 7? What did they call them back then? I guess it was like a Forza edition car. That looks really, really nice. Let's take a look at the new wheels as well. HRE, these are brand new wheels. Those actually look really, really good. This is a new wheel. Look at all of the HREs. Like, look at these things. Oh, wow. These actually look really, really good. Whoa, that looks sick. Those look really, really good as well. I need to jump in my car for the next wide body kit. Oh, I like it. Is this one also from Forza Motorsport 7? I don't recognize this one, but Twitch chat's saying it's from Forza Motorsport 7 as well. It's almost like a budget RTR Mustang kit. Wait, they gave us new Forza aero for this car from Forza Motorsport 7? Nice, I like it. The last new car with a wide body is this thing. Very nice, also from Forza Motorsport 7. More customization is always a good thing. We've already done all of the customization in the body kits and the new wheels. We do have some new road racing events that we can go and try out. If we're gonna go do some new races, I think we should try out some new cars. We have 4 new cars in the American Automotive car pack. Today, we're gonna try out 2 of the cars, and then tomorrow, we're gonna come back and try out the other 2 cars. All of the cars, we're gonna give a thumbs up, thumbs down, or somewhere in the middle to see if this car pack is actually worth it. Great success. I think we have to start with the Czinger. It is a ridiculous vehicle, and it might be one of the fastest cars in this game. Wait, is it bone stock top of S2? This vehicle looks a little funky. The actual bit where you sit is super narrow. This car has a seat in the front and then a seat behind it. It is also 3D printed. Everything that you're looking at, like the exhaust shroud, all of like those little diamond patterns, and all of the little bits and like struts up there that kind of look like muscle fibers, they are all 3D printed. It's like 3D printed, I think, like aluminum and titanium and stuff like that. It's insane. Let's go try out one of those new races. So this is one of them. I've already given you a whole bunch of fun facts about this thing. It is a beautiful car, literally designed by AI. I'm in love with this car. If this is what the future of car... Whoa, this is a sick race start. I really like this start. If this is what the future of cars is going to be, I'm kind of okay with it. I don't know about you guys. I like this thing. They're only actually making 80 of them for the entire world. Every single one of them is already sold, and they cost $2 million. So you probably can't afford one anyways. And if you can, why are you watching this video? Unless you are Mr. Czinger himself. I guess I should also explain. I'm going to be getting a lot of comments on this video saying, Nick, you don't actually know how to pronounce the name of that car. The guy who actually made this company, his name is Kevin Czinger. What I don't understand is why the C is silent in the name. Just because I can, and I know it annoys people, I will forever be calling this the Czinger. That is a beautiful race course. That's actually... Oh my god. Oh my god. The interior is insane. It's honestly a fighter jet, but for the road. I am a world record holder. Thank you. Thank you. Once a world record holder, always a world record holder. Hold on. I just need to screenshot this. Chat. Hold on. I just need to screenshot it. Shit! Nothing to see. No, moving on. I guess before we get into the customization of this vehicle, there is one other thing. They literally hid it and made it super small. When you're in the auto show now, you can actually press the start button. It will load... Good news, car vouchers are apparently not in the game. I'm really interested in seeing what customization we have. So we are already all-wheel drive. We could make it rear-wheel drive, which does make us a little bit lighter. But if we're going to be pushing this thing to the absolute limit, we are going to want all-wheel drive. Very good. I've got to assume we're already on fully sticky... Wait, we're not? Wait, we're not on slick tires, bone stock? We also have engine spacers. Good news. Very good news. And it's not a Dacia Sandero. Get a race transmission, which apparently makes our car worse all round. We can get rally suspension and we can get drift suspension. I think we'll be coming back to that. We can even get anti-lag on our twin turbos. I guess to nobody's surprise, there aren't that many upgrades you can do to this thing because let's be honest, if there were any more, I think it probably would have been a little OP. That's pretty sick. It's almost like a mystique color. No joke, if you told me this was a Hot Wheels car, I would believe it. Oh, 100%. When the tryhard boys get their hands on this car, they're immediately gonna see if this thing is OP. I wonder if it actually will be. It's not actually that powerful compared to some of the other things in the game. Like, I know the Mosler is more powerful than this. I think the Brabham can also build more horsepower than this. I think this might also be a little heavier than some of those. It feels insane going into these corners, but look at it. Every single time I try to turn it into the corners, it just steps out. I don't know if it's like a combination of the tires not being wide enough. Something funky's going on with my suspension setup. It might be a little bit of both, if I'm honest. Actually, now that I say that, I'm running stock suspension, so that actually doesn't make any sense, but it is definitely sliding out a lot. But I think everybody knew it was gonna be a good race car. It is time to take the race car and do a skid. How hard could it be to make it slide on purpose? So we've got drift tires. We made it rear wheel drive. We've got 1,200 horsepower and we have drift suspension. One of two things is going to happen here. There is going to be no middle ground. This is either going to work extremely well or it's going to spin out of control and put me directly into a tree. There is no... Ooh. It was the first one. It was the first one, chat. How is that so good? It is at this point, I would like to remind you, this is a race car. This is the world's fastest production car. It's unbelievably stable. Look at it. Into the corner we go, and then it just sits there. You want a 360, chat? I will give you a 360. Ah! Technically, it was still a 360, right? I'm just gonna, nothing to see. I can do better. Much better. Now that we've driven the Czinger, what do we think? Thumbs up, thumbs down, or somewhere in the middle? I think it's a massive thumbs up. It's an extremely cool car with an extremely cool story. And it's also got some pretty fun customization that allows you to really have fun with the car. Czinger, well done. Zinger. Well done. I have been waiting so long for a new modern pickup truck in Forza Horizon 5. I need to try this. Here's the thing with the Chevy Silverado. If you are a European watching this, you're probably going, what the hell is a Silverado? This is the Chevy Silverado 1500, which is essentially like it's like the same class as the Ford F-150. They're both like the same size of truck. This one specifically is the LT Trail Boss model. Is a mid-range pickup truck in the Chevy lineup. And I really don't understand why Forza picked this one. I kind of get it because it's like the Trail Boss one. And it can kind of go off-road. But Chevy makes a Silverado. What is it? It's a ZR2, which is more powerful than this, cooler than this, faster than this. Usually that would be a negative, but not this time. We have been asking for more like normal cars in Forza Horizon for a very, very long time. And I love the fact that the developers gave us a normal, everyday pickup truck that you actually see on the road. It's actually sick. I love this thing. If you've been watching my videos for the past little while, you might have seen a campaign that I started called #TrucksDrift2. I've been going on about Trucks Drift 2 because the developers, for some reason, refuse to acknowledge the existence of drift trucks. We would judge this vehicle. Is it a cool car? Is it fun to drive? Not this one. I love the Chevy Silverado. I love this pickup truck. However, if this truck doesn't have drift suspension, it is immediately a fat L, the worst vehicle in the car pack, and then I recommend you do not buy this DLC. So bone stock, we've got 420 horsepower from a 6.2 liter engine. We can toss in another 6.2. We can also get a 7.2 liter V8 racing truck engine, and this is gonna suck even more if I need to give this a thumbs down. 1,750 horsepower in a Silverado. What could... Wait, was that a B class? B class? I kind of like the light bars, I'm not gonna lie. The big old, like, Rally Baja rear bumper. And we've also got, like, the overlanding stuff. Nice. Oh, good news. The developers haven't given us tire compounds for an off-roader in about 6 months. I'm going with rally tires, and we can make our wheels, or like our tires, bigger. That's sick. I wonder what size those actually... I would assume those are like 37-inch tires. I'm gonna go for a race 6-speed. Is the Silverado going to be a W, or is it gonna be the biggest L in Forza Horizon history? Please don't let me down. Please don't let me down. Please don't let me down. We were this close. On the bright side, instead of buying the car pack, you can now go buy some AR12 stickers instead, so go check them out. Unlike the DLC pack, these won't disappoint you. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. I'm actually so disappointed. It's not even funny. 1,750 horsepower meets a massive hill. Please ignore the fact that I haven't tuned my gear ratios, so we're gonna have a top-end problem, but I like to call that future me's problem. We're just gonna send it right the way down the side. Whoa, how is that ram faster than me? Okay, this thing's actually so sick to drive. I love the fact that it has this engine swap. What a sick car to drive. I can't believe how nice it is to drive, considering it has 1,700 horsepower. It drives so nicely. Bro, I think it makes it funnier that the exhausts are quite small and the flames are just constant out of the rear of this thing. Also, in other news, I think that's a Ford F450 all the way up there. Yeah, I can't catch up. I think that's got super thick tires that are like 400 millimeters wide or something like that. The man is on another level of grip. It's such a nice vehicle. Whoop, we're good. We're good. And across the line. As it turns out, the Ford F450 is a little better. No need to worry about that. Buy a Trail Boss instead. I'm just making my own drift suspension now. Realistically, all Forza would have to do to actually fix this is just give us customizable steering angle. Every car would have a fat W and wouldn't need drift suspension. Just saying. I'm gonna end this video when the Silverado spins out because it doesn't have drift suspension. You ready?